Biden's fault. The Biden administration made men weak.
To the Bitcoin ecosystem. We're saying Bitcoin's a valuable asset.
What is it? 100 men versus one gorilla. Welcome to the breakdown.
Valuable company in the world right now is NVIDIA.
China gonna have to bow down, man. China is going to have to bow
down. Good evening, and welcome to the nightly recap powered by Gokhshtein News Network.
To see a lot more movement on ETH, ETF inflows on ETH. Elon and his company. Do my intro. This is Crypto News with Julie Kinnis, and I am your host, Julie Kinnis, and this show is powered by the Gokhshtein News Network.
Look at the moves that Trump is making right now. Coinbase and PNC are working foundation of white Americans. But the issue with black folks is we're American. The same thing that makes you great makes you weak.
There's a lot of writing
Welcome to Conspiracy Unplugged, the ultimate conspiracy. We are in a simulation. Are we?
What could potentially be the next move for Bitcoin. So this is telling me that the next move is getting loaded up. Hello and welcome to the Friday Market Wrap-Up presented by the Gokhshtein News Network.
Welcome to the Meme Report, where the community speaks and the tokens rise.
Hello friends. You're probably wondering, what is David holding right now? I'm holding Apu Apustaja, the most used meme on the internet. But it's not just a meme coin, it's a community with real friends. Friends who have uncontrollable fun together. Friends who have unconditional love for each other. And friends who rally behind the frog 24/7. Because who would choose to win alone in life when you can win with all your friends?
Pepe. But what about his alter ego? Born from pages 143 and 154 of Boys Club. Dripped in confidence. Powered by vibes. This is Peasy.
valuable company in the world right now is
China
NVIDIA.
gonna have to bow down, man. China is going to have to bow down.
Good evening, and welcome to the nightly recap powered by Gokhshtein News Network.
I was trying to turn it on, but it's just like, I don't know. Let me give myself another round of applause. Welcome to another edition of, well, let me say it like this. Good evening. I'm David Gokhshtein, and welcome to the nightly recap powered by the Gokhshtein News Network, sponsored by Apu and Peasy, your trusted source for politics, crypto, and everything in between that makes you question reality. How about a little joke to start off the night, eh? What do you say? Why do wild women love crypto? Because just like their personalities, the market's always unpredictable and you never know when they'll make you rich or leave you broke. Let's go. All right. There you go. There you go. That was not a joke written by me. Just want to put that out there. That was not a joke written by me. But welcome, everybody. What a wonderful day. What a wonderful day. Ethereum hits 4,600. That's right. 4,600 plus. Landy is extremely angry, as are all the other Bitcoin maxis, but it's okay. It's okay. You got to deal with it. Got to deal with it. By the way, Eric Trump is probably one of the most pettiest person that I have ever seen on the planet. I thought I was petty, but this man was waiting months to go ahead and clap back at Ashley Decan. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. We will go ahead and talk about more on that very subject. We will touch on that. This man waited months to clap back. That is a petty move, but it's a respectable one. And I will give you a round of applause for that. Metaplanet adds more Bitcoin. Metaplanet purchases an additional 518 Bitcoin valued at $61 million. Let's go. Honestly, can I be honest with you? I love Bitcoin. But I don't think anybody gives a fuck right now. I'm really starting to gauge the vibes in the community, and I don't really think anybody gives a shit about it right now. And everybody is staring at fucking Ethereum. I'm telling you. But good for Metaplanet, good for Sailor, and good for others that are taking this time to buy a Bitcoin. Good for those that are taking time to buy a Bitcoin. Am I bothering you by chewing gum? Fine, I won't chew gum. Here you go. Gum's gone. Okay? I've already talked about DRB, but I'll talk about that later on in the show. This show is all about recapping the news. Moving forward, looks like Trump took and the Fed seriously and literally. President Trump says he may sue. President Trump says he may sue Fed Chair Jerome Powell. Man, holy shit, what has happened? What has happened? Yo, Trump is a wild boy. Trump is a wild boy. Shout out to Trump, man. Trump don't fuck around. This man does not fuck around. He does not fuck around. The Fed is gonna have no other choice but to cut rates. I mean, the rate cuts are coming. You know, I was chanting and I was really loud about rate cuts. I was really loud about rate cuts. But I kind of like took a different stance now because like the economy is let's for all intents and purposes here is doing great. The economy is doing swell. Do we really want to go ahead and cut rates? Do we really want to come out with stimulus packages and all this shit? I don't know. I don't know if we want to do that. I don't know if I want to go ahead and do that. I'm starting to rethink some of the things that I've stated. But from a selfish perspective, I would not mind to see rate cuts because rate cuts and a stimulus check, absolutely from a selfish standpoint, would benefit everybody in crypto and in the markets in the short term. But long term, we'd probably end up with a huge fucking bill and that deficit that keeps on climbing. That shit would not be at 37. It'd probably hit like 50. But at this point, are we ever going to pay that shit off? I don't know. The only chance we have of paying that shit off is President Trump being here for at least 8 more years. That's right, I said it. President Trump needs to be here for 8 more years. And I'll debate anybody on that subject any day of the week. Now, we'll be back because I got to play these commercials because unfortunately there's not much news out there. But we will be right back right after these commercial messages.
Hello, friends. You're probably wondering, what is David holding right now? I'm holding Apu Apustaja, the most used meme on the internet. But it's not just a meme coin. It's a community with real friends. Friends who have uncontrollable fun together. Friends who have unconditional love for each other. And friends who rally behind the frog 24/7. Because who would choose to win alone in life when you can win with all your friends?
We all know Pepe. But what about his alter ego? Born from pages 143 and 154 of Boys Club. Dripped in confidence. Powered by vibes. This is Peasy.
You will give the people of Earth an ideal to strive towards. They will race behind you. They will stumble. They will fall. But in time, they will join you in the sun count.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this show is sponsored by Apu and PC. This is the Nightly Recap, GNN, Gokhshtein News Network, and that was a clip from the Man of Memes coming out in around, I think it's 2028, the Man of Memes, starring me. I'm playing Superman as I save the meme economy from the evildoers that are trying to shut it down. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. All right, moving forward. Ben said, hints at rate cut. I can. A Treasury Secretary suggests the Fed should consider a 50 basis point cut in September. 50 points. That's what the Treasury Secretary would like to go ahead and see the Fed do in September. And I think we will get rate cuts. I think the rate cuts are coming. Regardless of what I want, I think rate cuts are coming. And yeah, I mean they'll be really good. I can't look at the chat. I can't look at the fucking chat. But they'll be really good. Why am I laughing? Why am I laughing? Oh my god. Yeah, honestly, I'm laughing because I've been on phone calls all day, man. I am honestly. Can I tell you something, ladies and gentlemen? I am working day and night to go and provide you guys with great content. You know, I am out here on the phone 24/7 The phone feels like it's on fire. My ear's on fire. I'm out here working, okay? Working tirelessly to go ahead and bring you guys some content, okay? Making sure that the media personalities and future media personalities are comfortable here. So we can report on topics that you want to hear about. I had a current media personality hold me until 3 o'clock in the morning or 2 o'clock in the morning. I think it was probably 3 o'clock in the morning. Okay? 3 o'clock in the morning. I was praying for my phone to fucking die. My phone would not die. That shit was like stuck on 11%. It would not die. I was not charging it. Shit would not die. Landy calls me. I'm not answering. Anyway, I think, look, again, I feel like we shouldn't do rate cuts, but from one angle, from a selfish perspective, fuck it. India playing hard to get. The U.S. Treasury Secretary says India is not cooperating in trade talks. Fuck India. I don't know. Fuck them. Who are they going to sell their shit to? Go ahead. Tell me who India is going to sell their shit to. Name me one person. Go ahead. Besides America, who are they going to sell their shit to? All these fucking products that they make, who are they selling it to? It's Americans that waste their money on buying useless shit. So go ahead. Who besides the United States of America, India, I'm talking to you. Who besides in the United States of America is going to buy your fucking products? Nobody. Okay? Shut the fuck up. Okay? You better race to the table before the tariff fucking percentages go up. Okay? Trump, 75% right now. Up it to 70, actually 100% tariffs on India. Okay? They depend on us. We don't depend on them. We don't depend on what are we buying from India? So what? Your products are going to cost a little bit more on Temu. Okay? Fuck that. Gives a fuck. I'm serious, man. They don't buy our products. They literally don't buy our shit. They don't buy our shit. Don't buy none of our shit. Anyway, Ethereum rally forces liquidations. Ladies and gentlemen, this was a beautiful thing, by the way. A beautiful thing. Ethereum rallies, again, forces liquidations. Ethereum climbs to $4,600. There were people saying that it would never hit these marks ever again. There were people out here running around talking about this would never ever happen. If you've been around from cycle to cycle to cycle, you know how this works. Ethereum climbs to 4,600, triggering millions in short liquidations. Absolutely, I hope every single short went bankrupt. That's right, I hope every single one of these shorts went bankrupt. Okay? Hope that happened. I hate shorts, I gotta say. I hate. I brush. What is wrong with you guys, man? This is crazy. Chat is full of ridiculous people tonight. I have to apologize for the ridiculous people here. Really, that's all that's really all the news tonight. Holy shit, this is all that we have for news tonight. This is really all the news tonight? Intern, is this all the news? There's nothing else? I gotta say this, man. I've been so busy quietly trading and buying more of my current positions and DCAing that I haven't been paying attention to the news. I really haven't. This is my day. I want everybody to experience my day. I wake up in the morning, I work out, I meditate. I do my morning show, which is the Crypto Talk radio show. By the way, if you're looking to sponsor the morning show, let me know. Send me a DM. There you go. Now I am allowing, if somebody wants to sponsor the morning show, you can now send me a DM and I will see if you fit. And we will see if we will put you on to Crypto Talk Radio. That's right. One of the biggest shows in the morning on X. There we go. Another round of applause. After that show's done, I got to do my show, the breakdown, which I couldn't do the breakdown because I had a meeting with somebody. I can't say who. I can't say who. Okay, I can't say who. Actually, I can. I had a meeting with Gemini and they didn't fire me. So let's go. I'm still here, man. I'm still here. Let's fucking go. That's what I'm talking about. Shout out to the good folks at Gemini. Love Gemini. Gemini's family. Love Gemini. Okay. Love everybody at Gemini. Shout out to Olivia. She was on a different network. I shall not say their names. When is Olivia going to sit down and do a one-on-one interview with the most electrifying man, not just in crypto, but the most electrifying man in social media with a microphone to his... When are you going to do an actual interview with a real podcaster is the question, Olivia. Anyway, shout out to Gemini, the good folks at Gemini. The marketing is on point. Everybody there is on point. And then like 2 p.m., you got Hotep Jesus. 4 p.m., you got Julie Kennis. You got Wednesdays. I think it's Wednesdays. You got, conspiracy theorists over there, Leslie Moda, talking about how men suck. Then you got, 8:30, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. You got Landy talking about like I told you so with his market recap. And then 9 p.m., you got me Monday through Thursdays. And then Fridays, you got Hotep Jesus on the 1s and 2s. And next week, we'll be adding more things to the schedule as we have 2 newcomers coming on to the ship, the GNN Empire. That's right, Empire. The Empire. Should be fun. By the way, I like to say that Tammy Hammer is available to cook men's sandwiches, actually make men's sandwiches. She's finally realized being a feminist is stupid. So Tammy realized that she needs to be obedient, just like Leslie needs to be obedient. The women finally realized. They finally realized that they need to be obedient. Anyway. By the way, Landy be kissing the ladies' asses out here, man. There is no hope for you, man. There is no hope for you, Landy, kissing the women's asses out here, man. Anyway, we're going to do the quote of the night, ladies and gentlemen, but right after these messages from our sponsors.
Hello, friends. You're probably wondering, what is David holding right now? I'm holding Apu Apustaja, the most used meme on the internet. But it's not just a meme coin. It's a community with real friends. Friends who have uncontrollable fun together. Friends who have unconditional love for each other. And friends who rally behind the frog 24/7. Because who would choose to win alone in life when you can win with all your friends?
We all know Pepe. But what about his alter ego? Born from pages 143 and 154 of Boys Club. Dripped in confidence. Powered by vibes. This is Peasy.
Valuable company in the world right now is NVIDIA.
China gonna have to bow down, man. China is going to have to bow down.
Good evening, and welcome to the nightly recap powered by Gokhshtein News Network.
And we're back with the quote of the night. By the way, I don't know what's up with X lately, man. I don't know what's up with X lately. My damn spell check. What's happening here, man? Landy is now Candy. Damn. Look, I don't know what's happening here. I really don't know what's happening here. I think Tammy and Leslie are flirting with Landy in the chat right now. It's kind of weird. So let me just get to the quote of the night here, so I can get out of here, because this is kind of weird. All right, quote of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Quote of the night, sponsored by nobody right now. It's not sponsored by anybody. Okay. As you mature, you realize nothing is ever a loss. It's either a redirection, protection. Let's start all over again. Sorry about that. The quote of the night. The quote of the night. I should not be looking at that. You know what? I have to close off the chat. As you mature, you realize nothing is ever a loss. It is either a redirection, protection, or a realization. Every closed door teaches you whether not to knock. Every ending clears space for a better beginning. Every setback sharpens the skills you will need for what is next. Life is consistently moving you towards what is meant for you, even when it does not feel like it. The delays build patience, the detours build resilience, and disappointments build wisdom. When you start to trust the process instead of resisting it, you stop fearing change and start embracing the lessons that shape your future. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are not positioned to win, I don't know. I just read the intern's fucking note. Oh my God, I'm dead. Oh my. Okay. That was a good one, man. That was a good one. I didn't steal nothing from you. Relax there, okay? Tammy, you steal everything from me. Remember that. Go back to the kitchen where you belong. Okay? Go back to the kitchen where you belong. Anyway, I just want to say that this is an opportunity that you should take seriously. This is a once in a lifetime event that we are experiencing. I don't believe there will be a next cycle like this ever again. I believe institutions will make sure that they own most of this space. I really do believe that will happen. Ultimately, at the end of the day, the institution and the big players will own most of the assets in this space. So the only thing you do here is position yourselves right and hold. I'm being dead serious. Position yourselves correctly, make money, get into Bitcoin and Ethereum, and hold. And hold. By the way, tomorrow I'll talk about Monero, because Monero got, they got attacked, 51% attacked. I'll touch on that because I love Monero. I think Monero is a huge benefit to this space, and I'll explain why. I'll explain why on tomorrow's show. But if you are not taking this opportunity to position yourselves correctly, to make sure that you win, that you make sure that you get those life-changing gains. If you are wasting 15 hours a day, you might as well be winning. Sometimes you might have to be uncomfortable and sit at a table that right across from you, you're sitting next to somebody that you don't like. You don't like them, but you know what? You know you can win with them. In Web 2, and I go back to the story, Bill Gates and Steve Jobs, they worked together. They both worked together. While one was at Apple and the other one was at Microsoft, there was a time and place where Steve Jobs and Bill Gates, they worked with each other. They didn't like each other, but it was beneficial for them to work with each other. So there is a table, and the table, my table at least, has plenty of seats. If you want to win, we don't have to like each other, but we can be cordial. You are more than happy to sit at my table and we can win together, or you can sit at a table which brings absolutely nothing, generates you absolutely nothing, and changes your life in no goddamn way. You pick and choose what you want to go ahead and do. But just remember, I personally do not believe that we will ever see another run like this again. And by the way, I did this show shadow banned. And you know what? I don't cry about it. It is what it is. Who gives a fuck? I hope motherfuckers clip this up and send it out. On that note, it's 9:44 p.m. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for me to get started. Not to go to bed, but me to get started. I got a few more phone calls. We're building out GNN up in this bitch. Thank you very much for tuning in. Hopefully you had a wonderful day. I hope that you enjoyed the victories of Ethereum winning. And on that note, I am out.
Valuable company in the world right now is NVIDIA.
China gonna have to bow down, man. China is going to have to bow down.
Good evening.